Good morning. This is Chris Robinson Ag Marketing. Today's pre-opening grain comments for Thursday, August 21st, 2025. December corn overnight up 2 3/4 cent, a 3 cent trading range. Um, we'll see if that has any legs left on today. November beans up 3 1/4 cent, 10.39 and a quarter after an 8 cent trading range. December Chicago wheat, a 6 cent trading range, up 4.5 cents, 5.32 3/4. Kansas City 7 cent trading range, up 4 1/4 cent at 5.27 and a half. We'll see today if this market has legs. We're basically waiting on more information from the crop tour. The crop tour information so far has been lockstep, really, with the USDA's estimation. That's a big crop, and um, people are going to be arguing about the yield, what the yield is. Probably once it's in the bin, and probably for the next 2 or 3 years, there'll be arguments about what exactly the yield was. But it's a big crop coming, and that always, until we get the final numbers in the bin, it's just going to be the one thing that we can all talk about and argue about. At the end of the day, I'm really only concerned about one thing, that's price. That's why I am very, I'm like 70-30 technicals, the 70% more technical than the fundamentals. I've seen too many times in my life when the fundamentals say XYZ and the market said, oh, really? Mr. Market says, okay, well, here's your XYZ and I'll see you and raise you ABC. So people get wrapped up in fundamentals. And I've been trading grains since I was 22 years old. And I don't understand the fascination with arguing about all this stuff. What matters is price. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to manage price risk. I'm not here to promise you this price or promise you that price. We manage our price risk until we sell our grain, period. And as far as what happened with the cash cattle yesterday, cash cattle traded higher. The Packers now, the margins have gotten better, believe it or not. Um, so that's just going to embolden these guys to continue this party. October fat cattle um, settled at 234.85 last night. I think if we settle above 235, that opens up the door to 242. I feel like I'm talking about feeders. Feeders, on the other hand, settled at 358. If we open up, if we trade through 360, people are going to start talking about 375. It's just human nature. So hold on to your socks. It's going to be an interesting ride. When it does correct, it's going to be, my guess is it's going to be the way it was in 2016, 2006, 1996. The correction will be uh, something that you're going to want to make sure you've protected before it happens. And finally, finishing up with April hogs. I keep talking about this in the letter. If you're not getting my letter, sign up for it. 90 cents is a wall up there. We settled yesterday at 89.10. As long as that 90 cents holds, I would definitely be looking at 88 cent puts, 87 cent puts, 86 cent puts. Get something out there. You don't want to be left with no protection if we have a sudden correction. So that's about it for the day. We'll see if we can uh, have some extended buying here in the grains. If you're looking for help, give me a call, 312 638 8868. I'll be back at it this afternoon. Give me a call if you need some help.